out. Let's hide the side bow. And let's go and check on display. Good, good. I don't know if I want to post this on YouTube or not. This is one of those streams where I think I'm gonna end up rambling. Oh, a lot of stuff has been has been making me think. I've realized a lot of stuff about my life. Yeah, nothing super bad, mind you. Nothing like that. But yeah, that's why I'm debating if I want to post this on, put on. When am I even on the battle pass? Oh, I'm only at 2. Echo, stop! You literally only ever want attention. Right, she just only wants attention whenever she literally sees me start doing something else. And I'm just... I'm just not in the mood right now, is all. Apparently people think that something with the Lego stuff is gonna go away. I don't think it's all the Lego stuff they think, but like a specific mode. I think it might be this. It might be something called else. I don't know. Oh, no. That's, can't. I think I'm just gonna stick with, the Superman stuff for now. You know, I don't think he actually, has a pick. No. Stats. And I'll go with this one. But yeah. It's just been one of those, past couple days. Really, the past week of me just thinking. Reflecting. A good example is it's actually kind of stupid. I finally learned why I had such and have such difficulty learning things. It's because I have to be seen and told. I'm gonna go down here just so I can get it on my map. I'll probably die immediately, but I just want to get this zone on my map. Like, I have to literally see it. I mean, I have to do it, and I have to be told what it is. I have to see somebody else do it, and I have to be told how it works, you know? And I realized this in the stupidest way. I couldn't open a lemon juice bottle because it was so tight. I promised my brother to open it. He couldn't open it. So he had my mom open it. And while she was opening it, she hit it against a dresser. And while she was doing it, she saw my confused face about how that worked. And she explained that the air had compressed and that you needed to just shake it up really hard. And that just hit a bang that made me realize that's why I couldn't learn. I need to literally see somebody doing it and have it explained. And then I need to do it to reinforce the thing. Like, it just explains so much. Oh no, I dropped the gun. Dude, I don't know why this gun is... This gun's really good. But yeah, and it just made me realize so much about why I could never learn things easily. I have to see it, have it explained. And of course that's gonna make it harder. Especially in school where nobody teaches like that. Nobody. Even like in special ed class, which I was forced in due to my epilepsy, they don't teach like that. So yeah, like, nobody teaches like that. I'm gonna switch this one over here. pretty satisfied with what I have, to be honest. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to a new area. Because I don't really care about doing that, the thing. And the more I stay in this area, the more I'm actually surprised I survived. Is somebody shooting at me? No, I saw bullets, but yeah, no, I think they were coming from over here. I just wanted to be safe because I've been wrong about where some bullets were coming from the direction. NPC around here, a hostile one. I was debating if I should get the cow or not. But yeah, so that explained a lot, which then explained kind of a slight trauma I had. It is a low one I got when I was really young, which is why it is even a trauma. So this might sound like we're stupid, but you have to understand, I was like maybe 5, well, not 5, but like I was really young. Oh. I was really young. And I was washing dishes. But for the first time, I was washing dishes, a giant pot that could not fit in the sink. This was a very big pot. Now, I had to ask, how do I wash this? Because it could not fit in the sink. And, nobody would tell me how. Instead, they just screamed at me. Either acting like I was an idiot. They're acting like I didn't want to wash dishes. Which, face it, nobody wants to wash dishes when they're a kid. And even as an adult, most people don't want to wash dishes. So, yeah, they tweeted me like I wasn't asking how to do it, but like I was asking, saying I don't want to do it. And yeah, I'm sure I'm misremembering a lot, but that is the core of what was happening. And then I realized that's a lot of my life. That was a lot. I'm sure I must have been saying something wrong if that's so much of my life. Like, if that has happened so much, that I must be saying something. But I mean, that's happened in school, that's happened in, very important things. And I would ask Well, I'd ask very simple things. Well, what I thought was very simple questions for things that they knew the answers to. Clearly, they knew because they had done it, and then they would get mad at me for asking, and they would look at me like I was dumb. And get mad that I didn't know because I had never done it. And I wouldn't understand why they were mad. And I still don't understand. So yeah, I realized that that was just a lot of my life. It has not been very pleasant to realize. I'll be right back. But yeah, that's what I realized. It has not been pleasant to realize, as you might know. And I'm still trying to figure out like a great example is when I was learning how to drive. I've actually. I couldn't figure out the signs. I had a very hard time with the signs. Like, I understood the colors, but there are some of the signs that have different, like, things on them, and these are very important things. Things to understand the meanings of, like, some of the symbols on them. But I had a very hard time understanding what and remembering some of the symbols, so I was asking for help how you would remember this. And they looked at me like I was dumb and refused to even help. And some of them even got mad at me, and I still don't understand why. So yeah. So yeah, that's just what I've been realizing. Oh yeah, I was looking at my phone. Got a text. Like, I gotta go back to the lobby. Hey, life is torment. But yeah. Okay, she looks way too tall. Like, she does not feel white. I don't really watch One Punch Man because, I just don't think they'll go to Anaheim after the fall season. I'm not even a big fan of the manga, to be honest. But she does not look white. I think it would have been better off if instead of making it so she walks, they made it so she's, like, floating. Like, they could have made it so, like, there's, like, some wind blowing beneath her feet. Or psychic wave, something, because she's always floating. So they could have done something with her feet if they were having trouble with that. I'll go over here, I guess. It's existential dread. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I've realized that my life's good with stuff like that. Like, even teachers would do that to me. So yeah, which is funny because I recently cut off ties to my brother, who then blamed the fact that he was a teacher, which I didn't blame him for becoming a teacher. I tried not to talk about him becoming a teacher because I knew he tried to act like I was. The only time I actually ever judged him was when he would literally gloat about. So here's what he would do. He would flout. I forget what it's called, but it's called like what farmers do on fields. You have to be kidding me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna say this first, but I have to leave the. I'll play a bit of the match while I explain it, and then I'll. But he would flout while walking behind his student. He would blame the students, because who's gonna blame the teacher? So me and my brother said that's kind of messed up. Then he got his surgery, and he could no longer hold in his pouch, and me and my brother were like, okay, we understand why you do it now, and that's fine. But he has a victim complex. So he then acted like we were bullying him. Bullying him. But then it comes out, and he's gloating about doing this, that he started doing it to a single specific child. He started doing it to a single specific kid in his class. And he likes to act like he's this perfect little teacher. But yeah, he's not doing it to a single kid, all for an entire year. An entire year he was doing this. This all the kid, and he would blatantly blame the kid. He would accuse the kid of doing this in class. He would say, "Why do you foul? Why do you do this? You smell." So he's not just fouling behind the kid. He's blatantly accusing the kid for his fouls. That's outright bullying. And when called out on doing this, it was one thing when you were doing it to the entire classroom. That was understandable with your condition. But now, you're just outright bullying. And that's no longer okay. It's no longer acceptable. You're a teacher. But you just traumatized that kid. He no longer will trust teachers. And he acts like it's our fault because he has a victim complex. And we call him out on his fang. Okay, I'm gonna quit because I have to let my dogs out now because she does this stuff all the time. And she thinks they have to be let out because they want attention. Okay, I'm back. Okay, that is traumatizing. Kids won't trust. I know. I know. And I pointed all that out, and you have to understand. He's an elementary school teacher. He's not some high school or middle school teacher. He's an elementary school teacher. Wait, I've decided. While I was outside, I did decide I am gonna link it. But yeah, and this is actually so I don't know if I've talked a whole lot about. I don't think I have talked about a whole lot about what happened at the Disney trip. And I still won't go into a whole lot of detail, but it escalated into a physical fight when we got home, and the reason why is largely because of because in the car ride when we almost got home, he started gloating about doing that. He was gloating about it. He was proud he was doing that. He was so happy that he was doing that to a kid. Like, outright happy. In fact, he wasn't just happy. He was proud. He was proud to have done that. He was outright proud and happy, and he was like, he thought he was so brave and like the best teacher ever. And I literally told, and because we were already fighting, it escalated very fast. Fast when we got home. Mind you, he literally shoved me when we got home. Because he's a bully. He's always been a bully. So he literally even escalated it into a physical confrontation. Um, it gets worse. So at his school, he's been there for maybe 2 years. He's had like 20 different issues with all the staff, the principal, and everybody, and he blames it on him being gay. Every time it's because he's gay. Every time. All this stuff. Every time. Just like his cow crashes. He had at one point in time 3 cow crashes within 2 months. 2 months. And I'm sorry. Maybe like, in fact, I think it was actually 5. I think it might have actually been 5. I'm gonna stick with 3, but I think it might have been 5. 5, but I think like, and one of them was almost killed him as well. Well, and that one I wasn't on him entirely. Like, but you don't get 3 car crashes in a month or 2, unless you are a bad driver. But he was still the victim. Like, you can't do that. You're not, and he's a bad driver too. He's awful. You get in the car with him, you feel like your life is in danger. Like, but anyway, I didn't want to go on a rant about him. I just talked about that because I don't even know how he got. I think I did need to vent a bit about that because that's just building a bit. I didn't even intend to rant about that. But yeah, but I've been realizing a lot about myself because well, I've been cleaning out some stuff. Well, I've been cleaning out, selling, throwing away a lot of stuff. A great example is I realized that I made a choice when I was a kid that because everybody treated me like one of two things. They treated me like I was either dumb or weirdo. So I decided to be a weirdo. So I would do weird things intentionally and yeah, because who wants to be considered dumb? And I'm now questioning whether that was even the right decision. I don't like the pump shotguns. Because I think I took it too far is why. In fact, no, I don't even think I took it too far. I know I did. Because I take things too far. I always do. I'll take that one. And it's not just that. There's a great example of me being weird. One of my cats died. So, for a year, I went around wearing a cat collar on my wrist. Like a bracelet. I didn't think much of it. I actually didn't think much of it. I didn't really think it was a big deal. I didn't even think it was that weird. Apparently, it got so big or so weird that I became famous in the school. I didn't even know I was famous until one day, a kid who was in a lower grade than me saw me in the hall. Now it was during class, so the halls didn't have a bunch of people in them. But the kid knew my name. The kid knew who I was. I never met the kid. The kid was in a completely different grade. Right? It was a new school year, mind you. And the kid knew my name. Solely because I was wearing this cat collar. I didn't think it was even that weird. I still don't understand why it was even that. I get it's weird, but like, I still don't understand why it was even that weird. I actually remember that because I thought I threw the cat collar away years ago. I apparently didn't because I found it. I threw it away now. I cut as a bit of a mental, I cut off the little collar, the little name tag on it. Because it did belong to one of my cats that died, so I cut off the little name tag on it. And I put it in with some other stuff. But I threw away the collar itself. Because I was like, I thought I threw this away years ago. I don't know why I still had it. It was just in a junk drawer I had. Mind you, so it was just a pure accident that I even kept it. But yeah, it's just an example of like me taking it too far, I guess, and not even realizing it. I was creeped out by it. You say it's hilarious. I was creeped out by it. I think I saw them over there. Hidden behind the trees, and I think I saw another one. Go down here. Oh, no, those are the infected things. There is somebody over there shooting them. I don't want anybody else finding that. I think there's something beneath the stairs. Ah. But yeah. Really weird. And it apparently followed me to different schools even after I got rid of the collar too. So it was something I couldn't run away from. Yeah, I'm thinking I made the wrong choice, because everybody's dumb, but not everybody's a weirdo. No, no, no! I should have used the shotgun. Dead. I have been making actual progress and stuff, though. I thought I had it set so it would automatically claim things. It's technically already illegal. Because we have a flag code, it's also technically illegal to even wear it on your clothes. Like, so if you see somebody wearing the flag as a short or glasses or shoes, that's technically illegal as well. We have a flag code, but it's part of free speech. The free speech overrides that. Because it's part of our freedom of expression to wear the flag and to burn the flag. So we can't do that stuff. Oh, but it is technically already illegal. The problem is that it's not being fairly utilized because we have the freedom to also burn other flags, and some states are not forcing it equally because some states are trying to make it. Some states and cities are trying to make it illegal to burn other flags, but not our flag, and that goes against free speech. Now, I think if you're gonna burn a flag, regardless of whatever country, it should need a permit because you're starting a fire in Publix. And if you're stealing a flag from government property or from somebody's private property, then that's also illegal because that is called theft and vandalism and arson. Yeah, it's technically already illegal. If you can look it up. Like, that's why if you look at the conversations around that stuff long enough, you'll probably see somebody joke, say, stop wearing the American flag on your outfits. It's against the flag code. It's because it is technically against the flag code. It's just nobody cares about the flag code because the freedom of speech trumps the flag code. I think I'm gonna stick to what I have. And I think the flag code's been in place since the founding fathers. Well, I think they literally put it there. I don't know if I've talked to these people or not. I think, yeah, I talked to these people. Can you get... Okay, that's pretty cool. What's that shiny thing over there? People don't like Fortnite, but there's so much cool things. And I find that a lot of them never even play Fortnite, or have played it. There's a Forge outpost. I think there's something else there, but the thing's coming. That's a funny thing. I think these outposts are being played team-wise. Oh, yeah. So, like, even the solo people are doing it via a team thing. A lot of them. It's like, it's just easier if you at least try it, and then it becomes a free-fall after you do the boss, when the boss comes out. Well, a lot of them are, anyway. And then I come in and I start killing almost all of them. But that's what I keep seeing, on that. You know, I do. I think it's honestly the best skin I've seen in this game. I really like it. You know? Like, I love the Superman movie, and I think this is a good skin. Well, it's an okay skin. But I really love this skin. I kind of just bought this to score with my brother. I think that's a remake. And I did see that they announced another one, the first game. But I'm pretty sure that's a remake. No, you're right, it's a remake. I just checked the Steam page. Still, I'm probably gonna end up getting it. Not when it comes out, but though it is apparently only $40, which since it's on PC now, that actually isn't awful. But yeah, that is yeah. Personally, I think they would have been better off doing a remake of that game, and then they could do one of the second and third one too. But I don't know if they'll even do a good one of those, because I have a feeling they're gonna try and tone down, like, because like Microsoft has been pushing for it. Like, they even have the... Okay, I don't know if you saw it, but there was this illegal immigration thing, and it's a pro-illegal immigration game that Microsoft pushed. Yeah. They immediately deleted the tweet due to the amount of backlash. But the majority of people still want deportations. And they want mass deportation. And people may not like it. A lot of people may not like that, but it's true. That's literally why Trump won. And I don't know if the Republicans will win the House and Senate back in the midterms. I mean, if they will win it again in the midterms or not. But they are polling higher than the Democrats by a lot. It's just Republicans did not show for banks on like that. Yeah, they just need an actual message. They basically need to stop listening to the extremists. But the extremists are now the base, because that's who they wanted as the base. Because they're the most loyal. But the most loyal ones are never gonna leave you. And that's what they forgot. That's all it is. If they stop doing that, honestly, the candidate they keep pushing, I don't think has any chance at a national victory right now. Because they keep pushing Gavin Newsom, and he has no chance at a national level, from what I can see. And yeah, 4 years is was 3.5 years at this point, I think. But like, but look at him. Look at what. He just doesn't have a chance. Somebody was already in here. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying to loot the west because somebody was already in there. Go foul. Give me a moment. I'll take this one. What now? Oh, they keep... I don't know why they keep sending me things about tech issues. They know I'm not even that good at tech issues. I'm not. I have constant issues on it. I suck at tech issues. Literally, when I was a kid, I didn't get to play with a computer until I was like 10. And it was this really old, outdated business computer from like the late 90s. So it was already outdated when me and my brothers got it. That could barely run any website. And my father found it on the side of a road. Literally, my father grabbed... I was in the car with him when he did it. He saw it on the side of a road and got it. And that's how he got it. That's how we got my house's first computer. And then I didn't get my first phone until I had just gotten into high school. Like my first year of high school, I didn't have a phone. My family was poor. And we did what we could. We made do with what we had. And I'm not saying we didn't live a good life. Because we did. And I'm not even trying to sound ungrateful. But I am just stating a fact. Me and my family were poor when I was a kid, and I am bad at tech because I didn't even have access to it. Yeah. In fact, when I literally tried to get better at tech, I lost that chance because my school changed my course within the first month from computer class to out. And the out teacher was literally a gym teacher. So it was basically just free period. We had free period instead of out class, so I didn't even learn how to draw. I didn't learn anything from that period. Either, so my high school sucked. It was also just a bad period in general being at high school though. They were going through renovations constantly my entire time there. Yeah. So I was in this transition period of constant renovation. Like they had a courtyard, but you couldn't go in the courtyard the entire 4 years there because they were going through constant renovation. So in the middle of the school, there was a giant courtyard where you should have been able to go out, to walk through, get to the lunchroom, to walk through to get to class, to eat at lunch. You couldn't do any of that because for all years, they were working on it. Then there was the little hallways and lockers and everything was getting worked on. It was a transitional period for 4 years, and they only finished all of it after like 2 years of me graduating. And because they were doing all of it together, none of it was really finished. None of it finished because they were working on all of it all together. So I'm trying not to be like overly mean to the school, because they were doing a lot to try and improve it. They were. But the teachers and the school itself. In fact, I'd actually blame more the teachers than on what I would say were more failures than I would the school. Because they had a lot of bad teachers. And I don't mean, oh, they taught bad, oh, I didn't learn anything, or anything like that. Because I was a bad student. But I mean, they had teachers who wouldn't do the job. As in, they would stop teaching in the middle of class and start talking about the personal life. Or they wouldn't, or they would just assign work that you will, while they talked to the mom who also worked at the school as security. Which were, those are 2 teachers that I literally had in the entire school. I had those 2 teachers. Because my entire thing, so I'm not making this up. So I actually don't blame the faculty or a lot of the school for the problems. So I had so many issues with some of the faculty, but I don't blame a lot of it. I blame the teachers for some of the things, but I had a lot of issues. Like I said earlier in this clip, I don't know if you were there or not, but I'm one of the type of person who actually need to be shown how you do it, while it's being explained, and I needed to do it myself as well. That's how to teach. You can't really, like, if you need all of that stuff, that's gonna be basically impossible to teach. Especially in an American school system, you're not gonna be able to teach that. Like, okay, there's somebody behind me. I'm gonna run into this building and then heal up. Or not, yeah. I do have autism, and I didn't realize I have autism till recently. It's not severe autism, I don't think, but it's like... Okay, he has like a... Oh, they had, they gave me a revolver. I did. Like I said, I wasn't a good student as well. Well, and I don't blame all the teachers. I blame a few teachers. And that's mainly because they just didn't do the job. And that's it. Like, I don't blame all the teachers. I was a bad student, and I'm... I'm not denying I do. I mean, I wasn't really diagnosed. I didn't really... It's, again, I'm pretty sure it's just a slight case. Like, a very mild case. I feel like you're hyper fixating on this squirrel up there. But that's the type of person you are. Okay, I'm gonna actually try to land here. No, I haven't. I told you I don't want to. Oh, you said and cave? So you thought I'd cave into like... Oh, I heard it's good and I caved. I've heard it's mediocre. I've heard very mixed opinions. Even the people who said they liked it have given mixed opinions on it. Besides, my opinion wasn't that it was good or bad. It was that I find Pedro Pascal too creepy to watch. I want to land in there and see what it is. But yeah, that's it. I just found Pedro Pascal too creepy to watch it. So it wasn't about, is it good, is it bad? It's that guy I don't want to watch his face because I just find him creepy. Is this a soccer field? gotta be kidding me. Again? Okay, I'll be back. In about like 20 minutes, I'll probably end the stream because my mom wants eggs and toast. I gotta. Now I'm trying to make sure she can eat. Thought I picked that up. I'll stick with this one, I guess. Oh, that she eats to be specific. Might start up another stream though, you know, after. But yeah, I've just been thinking about a lot of stuff that you called it potential test. It probably is, to be honest. I confused my my health with the shield. I tried to use the shield to heal me. Oh man, I did almost a full circle. This is a good pistol, by the way. No, I found this cool channel on YouTube. It discusses history, modern things, politics, how history affects them, mentalities of world leaders and why they're like that. It explains the motives, or tries to. Some inevitabilities that people aren't realizing. Like, for example, explained why Russia was in such a bad state after the Soviet Union collapsed. And it explained that that it's because Russia had all of its manufacturing in other countries going to Soviet Union. They put all of the manufacturing, the farming, everything in the other countries. And they were simply reinforcing the Soviet Union's order with the Red Army. They've also explained why communism can't become liberal. Because that leads to collapse, and that's why the Soviets collapsed. They explained it better than that, of course. They were explaining that with relation to China and the CCP. And digital ID and stuff like that, and why China's going all in on that, because they think that's an improvement that will prevent the collapse of society. But they saw the collapse of the Soviets, they saw that whole trying to modernize, because they have to try to do something to try and prevent collapse, and technology is and they see technology as the solution to prevent a collapse without having to modernize policies to fit the Western world, and how that's not going to work. I'm gonna go a bit higher. Oh god. Not full. Okay, that'll be it. I have to go make eggs for my mom. I might start streaming a bit later. I probably will, to be honest. I think today was safe. I don't think I can do anything. That's the central part. So. Well, I'm at least learning more about myself, I guess. I'll send you a link. I'll put it in Discord later.